a shocking claim has surfaced. Donald Trump is allegedly preparing to invade Canada. Is this just another wild rumor, or could there be any truth to it? US-Canada Relations War of 1812, NORAD Corporation, NAFTA agreements. The United States and Canada share one of the longest unguarded borders in the world. They've been allies for centuries, fighting side by side in wars, trading billions in goods, and even collaborating on security through NORAD. But history hasn't always been peaceful. The last major conflict between the two was the War of 1812, when the US tried unsuccessfully to invade Canada. Now, a new video is making rounds. Let's take a look.
Donald Trump is getting ready to invade Canada with the United States military. This is a grave warning to all my friends and clients throughout the country of Canada who have been so good to me over the years. You guys have bought hundreds of thousands of copies of my books. Tens of thousands of you have come to my seminars in every province in the country. I love Canada. I love the Canadian people, as most Americans do, if not all Americans. This is not about Americans. This is about one sociopath, Donald Trump. Please be ready, you guys. Now, if you guys are thinking I'm exaggerating that he's going to invade Canada, that's because you don't know Donald Trump. That's why I'm warning you. I've known this sociopath for 25 years. I know exactly what he does, and I'm going to tell you his formula because I've watched it personally for 25 years, and you can see if it adds up with what you've seen on television, okay? Here's what Trump does with every major thing he pulls off, okay? He's a con man. This is what he does. He throws it out to the media to see how people respond, as he did with invading Canada, with inflicting more pain, he said, I'm paraphrasing, than any Canadian can possibly imagine. They're going to write about it in history books. We're going to inflict, this is last week, we're going to inflict so much pain on you guys, okay? What he does is he throws it out there. When he said about making Canada the 51st state, I laughed. I'm sure you guys laughed in Canada. He was not kidding. This is what he does. This is his pattern. This is the pattern of a sociopath, okay? Please follow along. I'm not kidding. This is no exaggeration, okay? He'll throw it out there. He'll let people chew on it. He'll see that people think it's ridiculous, and then he'll keep adding a little bit at a time. He means this. He's testing this with the market. Okay, what's happened since he's thrown this thing out there in your great country? Well, you guys have stood up to him. Remember, Trump is just a schoolyard bully. He's like a petulant child. This is a little bully, okay? Even though he's the most powerful man in the world, and that's why I'm making this video, because he, make no mistake, he is dangerous. Dangerous beyond what most people think. If people don't think Donald Trump will end people's lives, they don't know Donald Trump, and they don't understand a sociopath who has no empathy, no feeling for other people, okay? He's done this his entire life. He's just getting more dangerous all the time because now he has the most powerful military in the history of the world behind him, and he has basically no checks and balances because the ignorant American populace has given him the keys to the kingdom with basically nothing to stop him. And that's why I'm warning you guys. Please take him seriously when he says he's going to make you the 51st state. Okay, so let me go back to what you guys did. Doug Ford, your premier from Ontario. What did he do? He stood right up to Trump, and that's exactly what Doug Ford should have done. Good for him, good for Canada. Okay? What did your old Prime Minister do, Trudeau? He stood up to him. Good for Trudeau. The new Prime Minister is standing up to Trump. That's good. Here's where it gets bad. Trump doesn't like that. Remember, he's a bully. Now, he won't get his hands dirty. Okay? See, he doesn't have to do that anymore. So you can scare the bully away if he has to actually fight, but he doesn't have to. He just sends the military in, okay?
If this were true, it would be one of the most shocking events in modern history. But let's be realistic, would Trump really push things to this extreme? Would Canada's youth even be willing to fight in such a war? In Ukraine, thousands of young men and women took up arms to defend their country. But Canada is different, is a nation of immigrants. If war broke out, would young Canadians stay and fight? Or would many simply return to their home countries instead? Let's be honest, war between the US and Canada would be disastrous for both sides. And while Trump is known for making bold statements, would he really push things that far? What do you think? Would Canada's youth step up like Ukraine's? Or would this just be a political standoff with no real action? Let us know in the comments.